Well, I've been videotaping. I had pause on. Okay, so I'm out by myself today. There's a little waves. This is going to go up and down and up and down. The sea is clear. I'm getting reflections. I'm not sure exactly what I'm seeing. Let's take a look down here. What can we see down there? So it was a little clear before these little waves came up. And so over that way there's a lot of people. So over this way there's nobody. So of course my wife said, go where there's a lot of people. And being a foreigner who doesn't like a lot of people, I'm of course go this way. And she said, don't go that way because that's where the sunken Japanese ship is. And I said, is it Japanese or is it Dutch? I got no answer, so I don't know. So I'm going to head out this way anyway. So it's a hazy day, and end of January, almost. I think it's January 30th today. And so let's paddle ahead and see what happens. Okay, so I didn't make it as far as I thought. The water's a little choppy, making it not as easy to paddle as it was the other day, last week with Zoey. But I've got to close enough for today. One of the things I didn't consider was I'm going into the sun, so it's impossible to see anything, even in these hazy conditions. So I think next time I'll go west, with the sun to my back instead of to my front. And it looks like there's, ooh, I'm drifting. Okay, so these are the villages on the shore down here. See if I can stabilize this video later, or maybe I'll use the Bricka Pro. Okay, and let's see, can I get a close-up over there? Do a zoom. Okay. So I haven't been out this way since the old days when I had the blue otter. Okay, it's time to turn around. Okay, I'm in a current. It's completely turned me around 180 degrees, and I wanted to get a view of where I'm going back, but I'm completely turned around, so I guess I'll have to do it later. Oh, there's some interesting, somebody's burning something over there. You see over there? Now, this is not the Bali of Instagrammers and most YouTube celebrity travel people, but this is how the majority of the people live, especially people who live on the coast. The majority of people mean simply, and not necessarily like simply peasants. Oh, it's so beautiful, don't change. I mean simply in that, hey, they don't have a lot of money and they've got to work hard for their money. Which was a disco song back in the 70s. Who sang that? Gloria, somebody? Forget. Okay. So turn around, go back. Can you hear that music? There's a ceremony going on right there. I can hear it. Cool. Let's see if we can turn around some one-handed. So, I should find out a way to put this thing on my head. Okay. Well, kind of have what I want. So, over there, oh, there's my house. Oh, this current is really turning me around. Okay. Let's go in closer and see if the current's a little less intense. So, there's the temple. Let's see if I can get a good shot of this. Hold still, camera. Okay, I'm turning around again. And just bumpy. Well, not bumpy. Just gently undulating. I suppose if I didn't, so let's take a look. Where was I? So I was before all the way over there. Oop, okay, hold still. I was over there before. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, interesting, what do they call this hotel? Hotel Singaraja, I think now, or something. Used to be called Pop Hotel. I think now where is the hotel? The hotel is, there it is. Used to be called the Pop Hotel. I think it's called Hotel Singaraja now, or something like that. I mentioned this in another video, but I've forgotten because I'm old and senile. And here we are with the rooftop of the Hotel Singaraja. I don't know what they do up there. They have a little pool. They have very, very tiny rooms, or they used to when they opened. I don't know about now. But they get visitors, I guess, domestic tourists that have something to do in Singaraja. Maybe some people will stay there when my number one daughter gets married sometime this year, and she's going to get married according to plans as they are today in that building right there, which would be nice for me, well, besides the cost, because it's right by the house. So easy to get to, easy to get home. In and out for me. No traveling down to Denpasar, none of that silly stuff where I have to sit in the car for a long time. Okay, so one of my plans for today was to come out and kind of meditate on this video that I'm doing for the peripatetic anthropologist about, where am I? There I am. I was up in the sky. About, well, among other things, why Bali is not a paradise, and why it irritates me when people say that it is, because it's kind of a colonial, indicates a colonial framework of thinking. There's a plane up there I can hear, always tourist. And So, it's not a paradise, but as I've said before in other videos, this is a beautiful island in lots of places. Some places it's not quite so beautiful. And like everywhere else in the world, it's real. So when people say authentic, oh, it's not, Bali's not authentic anymore. What the hell does that mean? There's another word I dislike, authentic. What does authentic mean? And appropriate cultures, that's another one. Now, sometimes, even though I'm still as socialist as I've always been economically, sometimes culturally, this woke culture I find irritating. Because they come up with some bizarre stuff. What does inauthentic a culture mean? There is no inauthentic cultures. A culture is a culture. Because some Balinese or Indonesians carry cell phones to their ceremonies, live in Western style houses, have jobs in tourism. That makes them inauthentic. And the rice farmer who's scraping out a living, that makes him more authentic, more traditional, for sure. And I like tradition, but I also understand that a farmer who has some land and he's trying to make a living on being a rice farmer, and some foreigner offers him a huge amount of money, more than he could ever make as a farmer, to buy his land, to build one of their villas, he takes it. Sure. Do I wish that he wouldn't? Yeah. Because part of the beauty of Bali is nature and people's relationship with nature. But people have to make a living. And as one young Balinese told me one time, I don't want to spend my life posing for Instagram photos for tourists, looking oh so Balinese. Because really I just want to put on my t-shirt and jeans and get on my motorbike and go party with my friends. And right now I think I'll use WhatsApp and contact them. Right. Things change. Old people like me, we don't always like those changes, but they change. And whoa, I'm drifting way out here. I'm already back to the restaurants on the sea. And so I think I'll turn around and go back. Enough of my rant right now about tourist bloggers, foreigners that come here, cultural appropriation, and all the rest. So I always wanted to do this. I see these YouTubers do this. I don't know why they do this, but yeah. So let's see, where was I before? Where was I? So I'm out in front of the house. Yeah, and I'm thinking about this video for the peripatetic anthropologist, which is the 30 years, 30 questions. And there's about 5 questions so that I'm going to talk about there. And I'm trying to figure out how to do it, get them all in, and get it in less than 15 minutes. And so, yeah, part of my rant today about authenticity, the real Bali, and cultural appropriation, Western privilege, all of that becomes part of this. And the question about why do you live here? Besides, okay, say I love Bali, and I did that video of 5 reasons why I love Bali. Right, well, why not come here for vacation once a year, twice a year? Because I'm comfortable here. I'm comfortable in this culture. I'm comfortable where I live. Well, I could think of some other places not quite as noisy, but in the general vicinity in Singaraja, I really love Singaraja. But if I was to have some other lives, if I could somehow get into an alternate universe, or a number of alternate universes, there's some other places I'd like to try, like Karangasem. It's one. Some of the villages up along the road from Denpasar to Singaraja that go through Badugal. There's a couple there that I'd be interested in living in, and some along the East Coast. And I'll video some if I ever get down to the East Coast. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a road trip and when I could do it, because we're really in the rainy season, so you never know, even though it hasn't rained here for a number of days now. Where else? Not Ubud. Some of the small villages there on the East Coast. Yeah, maybe a small village or two on the West Coast. Like by where I stayed for a while by Kayaking. Although when I went past there last time, which was, I don't know what, a long time ago, it doesn't seem like it, but maybe almost 10 years ago, it had changed a whole lot. And so while I'm out here, kind of kicking back on the sea, and doing my video and thinking about stuff, we've got this epidemic in China, which is spreading. The news I heard last night was really grim. I haven't got onto the news sites, the Chinese and Korean news sites yet today. I will when I get back and see what the latest report is, but it was up to 6,000 last night, 132 dead, and a possibility of another 9,000 probable cases, and 65,000 people that were being monitored who had come in contact with people that are infected. So this could be a changer. But I know the adults that I know in China and Korea and Taiwan, Japan, they're hanging in. So, a little less hazy over there. You can see the mountains, right? Let's see. Can you see them better here? And the mountains over there are covered in the clouds. Still a hazy day. Where am I? Up, down. Yeah. It's not easy doing these videos in the sun. I'm not sure how you do that. Because it's so sunny out here in the sea, even on a hazy day. And so there we are. And I don't know. I think I've had enough paddling for today. I think I'll go in, clean the house, check the news, maybe take a nap before my little monster comes home from school. And so that's about it. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for watching. And take care, especially if you're in Asia. And happy travels.